Well, hello computer nerds, electronics enthusiasts, YouTubers of all stripes. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to talk about the ET-3400 microprocessor trainer again from Heathkit. Now this is going to be video number 4 on this. In the first video, the unboxing video, I bought it off eBay. I got it really cheap because it had no back, transformer was hanging out. It looked like a wreck, a total loss pretty much, but I have resurrected it. I've got it up and running. I got it back off of an old ET-3400 trainer. It's complete, it's functional, it does everything it's supposed to do. I'm outdoors, by the way, and there's a couple of squirrels playing chase in the tree right above me, so that's what you're hearing. I'm outdoors because it's New Year's Day. It's a nice day, first off, here in Florida. About 75 degrees. And we've got the smoker going over here. And I'm smoking a pork roast. We're going to have some friends over later for a New Year's Day get-together. So, okay, the squirrels have quieted down. Maybe they'll let me get back to what I was doing. So, it's complete, it's fully functional, it does everything it's supposed to do. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy that I got it working so cheap, because I bought it for a fraction of what it cost of, fully functional, complete units go for on eBay. So this is just a video on, what my future plans for the ET-3400 are. We'll see how many of them get implemented. Some may not. Some may take a while. Some certainly are going to get implemented. So stay tuned for further developments on this old computer, this ET-3400. So it works, but that's never good enough. Any computer nerd worth their salt's always going to want to put on accessories. Always going to want to, beef it up a little. More power, more speed, more memory, more whatever. So I am reaching that stage. So this is an absolutely stock original ET-3400 as they first came out from Heathkit. So it's got an RC timing network to provide a clock for the 6800 microprocessor. Now that RC network is actually operating at a blistering 1.6 megahertz roughly. But the clock generating chip for the 6800 divides that by 4. So we've only got like 411 megahertz or so, or 0.411 megahertz. Let me get my oscilloscope out, and we'll see if we can have a look at the clock signal. Let me connect to ground over here, and let's see. I think we're right there. Yeah, there's a nice square wave. That's the clock signal. Let me zoom in on it a little bit, so hopefully you can see it. The sun is kind of brutal out here, but we got a nice square wave, and 4123 kilohertz. Okay, it varies quite a bit with temperature, I've noticed, because it's only an RC network. It's not super accurate. So, that's pretty slow clock speed. I mean, that's less than half a megahertz. So, there's an upgrade kit they sell for this. Well, they used to sell it. You can't buy it anymore, but you can collect the parts easy enough. It's just a resistor, a capacitor, and a crystal. And I go inside this. I can take out a couple of resistors, install the resistor, capacitor, and crystal in the right places, and boom, we can upgrade this to 1 megahertz. A full 1 megahertz, so more than double the speed. So that would be nice. Of course, I don't know if that's good enough for me, even at 1 megahertz, because this chip is capable of doing 2 megahertz. So the clock generator chip has an external input. You don't have to use a crystal or an RC network. You can just do an external input of a clock frequency. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn about whether I just want to do like the Heathkit upgrade like they recommended and used to sell the kit for, or do I want to go kind of off the reservation and be able to clock this thing up to 2 megahertz. Since the clock generator divides the frequency by 4, I'd have to put a 8 megahertz crystal oscillator in there. And the only thing I'm a little worried about with going with the faster speed is because I want to do another upgrade on this. I want to do like an ET-3400 memory I/O upgrade to it. And you know, those kits are pretty much impossible to find these days. But there's a fellow who has reverse engineered it, and I'll put a link to his YouTube channel and his blog. He has reverse engineered it and come up with a new version that uses modern components and does all the same stuff. In fact, it does it even better. It'll allow you to, it'll give you an actual monitor, a serial connection, an actual monitor, and Tiny Basic that will run on this. And you can talk to this through a terminal or a terminal program on another computer. And that looks very intriguing to me. The thing I'm a little worried about with the faster clock speed, if I upgrade to an 8 megahertz crystal oscillator and get this thing running at 2 megahertz, is that probably none of the timing for the serial interface would be right. It also comes with a cassette interface, which I kind of doubt I would use, except maybe for funsies. Use the old cassette interface for loading and saving programs. That would definitely screw up the timing on the cassette interface. But one way or another, I'm going to upgrade the clock speed on this, one way or another. And hey, maybe I could make it switch between the two clock speeds. That's an idea too. So that and building the ET-3400, ETA-3400 expansion board for it, the new and improved one. That's probably going to happen. And you know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos by guys who have these and what they're doing with them. And there's another fellow out there whose name escapes me right now. I need to start scripting these videos better. I need to start scripting them, period, probably. I'm working just from memory. But what he did, this was interesting, on the just on the experimental breadboard right here, he put in a UART and some glue chips and a level shifter chip, and he was able to connect through an RS-232 connection to a terminal program on his laptop, or actually I think it was his desktop computer. And he wrote a program and just typed it in here that would look at the interrupt on the UART, and as data came in, it would put it into memory. And that was super simple, and he was able to download programs into this thing really simply with just that simple hardware and a little bit of software. So that was kind of neat. So, you know, I'll probably look into something like that too. That's another possibility. Of course, if I got the ETA-3400, I don't really need that because I can just send binary files over the serial connection. So there's all kinds of possibilities here. This is a wonderful piece of equipment, and I'm going to have a lot of fun probably over the next few years playing around with it. You know, one of the things I wanted to do before I bought this was I wanted to build a replica of an Altair 680 computer. Well, if I get the ETA-3400 on this and make a few other modifications, I mean, this is going to be a more capable computer than the old Altair 680 was. So I think maybe I'll just scrap the whole idea of building an Altair 680 and just hang enhancements off this and be done with it, you know? So we'll see. Like I said before, this is just a you know, kind of a video on what I would like to do to expand this in the future. We'll see how much of it gets implemented and how much of it doesn't. But I think definitely one thing I need to do is up the clock speed. At least double it, if not quadruple it. Alright, well thanks for watching. I hope you found this video at least a little bit interesting. Follow the links that I'm going to put in the comments section to see the other fellows who've been doing the good work on the ET-3400. And, you know, watch their videos too if you're interested. And thanks for watching this one. And subscribe to see future videos and press the little bell icon that YouTube makes you press to be notified when new videos come out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.